You are listening to the Backline podcast.
I'm Trey. This is Tristan. And you're listening to the Backline podcast. Because we're not playing live, we're kind of running out of stuff to talk about for the band. But we got some fun stuff for you today, I think. So,
it's visible.
Yeah, it's visible.
I should have left it off the screen.
So, I'll get to that in a second. But a couple little updates. You know, we're still pumping out music, both my solo project and Mile 134. We're just a lot of other stuff going on. You've heard this spiel before. Best way to support us, Substack. We've got some more paid subscribers as of last month, March. So appreciate you guys more than you know. We're kind of planning on doing a Substack subscribers show here sometime this summer. Whether that'll be digitally or if we're going to actually invite people over to one of our places and play some tunes. So more to come on that, but definitely Substack subscribers, keep that in the back of your mind. So once it's nice out, we might have something for you, and we'll reach out and let you know. Best way to support us right now, Substack, Twitch. Those are really the only two platforms we're super active on right now. Snapchat, I mean, we post some updates, but nothing active on there. Facebook, Instagram, we're really not, because we don't have anything to promote right now. So Substack and Twitch, that's where we're most active. That's how you can support us. We've partnered with Ali Designs on Printify for some custom shirt designs. They've got some cool other stuff too that has nothing to do with Mile 134. But we like what they do, so we partnered with them. We're releasing some stuff on YouTube. We kind of re-released Sinner in its entirety, as well as Micromanager, because before it was just
Tracks
that DistroKid imported onto YouTube. So we've got them on there now in their entirety.
It's like a full album stream.
Yeah. So no ads, as far as I know, depending on your.
I'm pretty sure there's pre-roll ads, anyways.
There might be ads
if you're not paying.
So yeah, and with Sinner's re-release, we actually dropped a custom Sinner 2.0 t-shirt that was backed by popular demand. I had some people asking if we had, because when we did our Twitch stream, our Decade stream, we showed
the old Sinner shirt.
The old Sinner shirt that only a select few have, and that got some people wanting some. And unfortunately, we sold out of that. So we just spooled it back up with Ali Designs. It's a Sinner 2.0 shirt. Go check it out. It's pretty cool. It's simple, clean, but it says Sinner. So, anyways, we're getting back into the swing of things. Each of us have had a couple of vacations, so music was not on the mind at all, not on the schedule. But we want to make sure we get our one stream in a month, and then our Substack. So we're gonna have a free and a paid Substack out. It should be next Saturday. So yeah, subscribe and you can hear this again. And then our paid subscribers are going to get a little something else after this, and I'm excited for that. So,
sure.
Yeah, we're going to take care of that today as well. So, today, episode 26, what we thought would be cool, maybe cool, maybe not, using a little AI, right? So, we're going to ask, we're jumping on the AI trend. All of our music's going to be AI now.
We're not writing music anymore. It's all going to be done by machines.
That's our big announcement. Yeah. We're just plug and play.
We're just plug and play.
And then live shows, we're just gonna put an iPod up there. And
just play it into a microphone.
No, so
I prompted this last night. The new one.
Yeah, it'll be perfect. So today we're gonna take a song from each of our releases. I think I hit them all. And we're gonna ask Gemini to review it. And we're going to review it live with you guys. We have no idea. As you can see, we've got Gemini up. We're going to ask it to review. We're going to ask it to tell us who we sound like. And then we're going to ask it to generate some art. We'll see how well this goes. I'm not an avid Gemini user,
We're doing it live.
so there could be some kinks with this. But
Yeah.
hey, we're here to hang out and have some fun.
Let's see what Gemini is up to.
So the first one, of course, we're going to ask it to review Sinner by Mile 134.
Oh, I have to type live with people watching. Oh, God.
We're going to see how this goes. We might have to adjust our prompt a little bit.
Anything else on the end of that? Or
Okay,
just,
can you
do a review?
Do a review of Sinner by the band Mile 134. Just if there's I know there's not any more Mile 134s out there, but say Mile 134 from Wisconsin.
Okay.
Because who knows
Who knows?
All right, enter.
Earlier, I was testing this by just giving it YouTube links, and it would say a lot of shit. Holy fuck, I don't like that it just gave her real names on there. Holy shit, they went in a little deep.
All right, scroll down.
Do you want me to read this at all, or
Let's
no?
start where it says the sound.
Blast House Studios. All right, the
That's
sound.
crazy.
Their title track, Sinner.
Hold on.
What's up?
The sound, raw mid 2000s alt rock revival. I like it because that's kind of
That's kind of what it was.
That's
yeah.
kinda what we thought
didn't
it
write
was.
it with that intention, but
No.
I guess, yeah, looking back, it sounds like that. Sure.
The
All right.
title track, Sinner, serves as the emotional and sonic anchor of the record. Can you zoom this in a little bit?
I can, but it's going to be a little bit funky in the capture.
Oh, shit.
That's about as good as I can do.
Okay. Serves as the emotional and sonic anchor of the record. Musically, Mile 134 leans heavily into a blend of post-grunge and alternative. I was just going to say alt and then
Alt.
stumble.
Yeah.
Alt metal that feels reminiscent of early 2000s acts like Breaking Benjamin or Three Days Grace, but with a more stripped back basement grit. I like it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, they do name. This is weird.
Isn't it weird that it knows?
You don't know me. Vocal performance. Oh, I hope they don't tear me up.
Dude, they're going to yell at you, and you're going to have to.
Because this is when I was kind of forced to be the singer.
You're going to write a letter to the Gemini.
Gemini, what the fuck? All right, vocal performance. My vocals are the standout. I highly doubt that, but okay.
It's got to be complimentary, dude.
Trey Woggy's vocals are the standout. He moves from melodic, breathy verses into a gritty, soaring rasp in the chorus that captures a sense of desperation and self-reflection. Okay, go down to instrumentation. Instrumentation as a two-piece at the time of recording. That's correct. The sound is surprisingly thick. Hell yeah.
Hey, all
we
right.
like thick.
Thick.
We like that. The guitar work relies on heavy chugging riffs and wide open chords during the choruses to fill the sonic space. That's pretty sweet.
Except for that you do those fuck-ass runs at the end.
No,
of
I
it.
don't. Remember?
Did you pull those
So
off
that
there?
was, we'll stop right there for a second. So the original Sinner song, when Tristan and I went in the studio, I had, essentially it was like a,
You would hold the chord, but you would tap up, right?
no,
You
it
would
was a
do-
major, I'm not a scale guy, but it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
a major scale run on each of the chords. And then I couldn't hit it in the studio. And our engineer goes,
Just leave that out.
why don't you just drop that? Because it sounds more full without it. And we
Yeah.
did. Against my judgment, we did, but it ended up making that chorus kind of what it is.
Yeah.
So that's very cool. Very cool. Production. The band has been candid in recent years about being underprepared for the studio during these sessions. That is very,
It must have found Substack and read
that's-
through it.
that's wildly accurate.
Yeah.
But yes, you can hear this in the production. It's unpolished, which actually works in favor of the song titled Sinner. It feels honest and unpretentious. What?
Isn't it weird to just have to do like essentially like a reading assignment all of a sudden?
You know, I'm good at reading and spelling,
But not out loud.
Yeah, there's pressure.
There is.
Lyrics and theme. Let's see if they got this right. The lyrics of Sinner deal with universal themes of guilt, human.
Thank you, mouse.
What is
Sorry.
that? Fallibility, and the rejection of moral superiority. We are all sinners. This is the quote from Gemini. We are all sinners, and no one is better than anyone. I don't think that
I don't
was.
think those are the lyrics.
Well, and that's not what the lyrics are about, but that's a cool take. The songwriting focuses on the internal struggle of acknowledging one's flaws while navigating a world that is often quick to judge. It's small town Wisconsin rock at its most relatable, music born out of long winters and internal quiet. Damn, we got dark.
What the hell?
I don't think that's what it's about, but you can read our Substack to figure out what that's about.
Yeah.
But that's a cool take. Like I said, our music we leave to the judgment of anyone, including AI. I guess. So,
apparently.
Cool AI. Album breakdown. Oh shit, we're going in the album.
It's interesting that it went through and like gave a review kind of every song.
Let's see what it says. So this was not on the docket,
No.
but we're gonna do it because Sinner's our only full album at this point,
Yeah.
and I don't know what it's gonna do for the rest of the songs. So, album breakdown: Sinner, 2016. While Sinner is the lead single, the album explores a few different shades of the alt rock spectrum. Okay, and then it lists every track numerically with a vibe and a standout element. Oh, this should be fucking interesting.
Oh.
Truth be told, vibe, high energy, standout element, aggressive opening riff that sets the tone. I mean, I would say because that's the riff the whole song.
That one just kind of fires up. Yeah.
Okay. Sick one. Dark, melancholic. Sure. Showcases the band's ability to create atmosphere. Yeah. I mean, that's cool. That was
Sure.
like me and my deep Metallica phase.
That
where-
one does have some weird flow to it, so I'll agree with that.
Yeah. Sinner. We already talked about anthemic.
As in like an anthem.
Anthemic.
Anthemic. I don't actually know.
Yeah, we apologize. We're trying to
We're
read
illiterate.
from afar here. It's close for you guys on the screen, but for us, it's a little ways away.
It's across the room.
The most radio-ready hook on the project. Sweet. 218. Experimental. A shorter, more personal interlude style track. Sweet. That's not all of them on the
That's where it
album.
stops, yeah.
So AI, you fucked that up.
Yeah.
But that was cool. That was a little nice tidbit. The Verdict. Mile 1 through 4 Sinner is a time capsule of the Madison indie scene from the mid-2010s. Sorry. 2010s? Yeah.
Mhm.
It isn't a perfect record. The band themselves admit they learned what not to do during its creation. But that's exactly what it gives it its charm. I would agree. Because we learned.
Yeah, that was our learning album.
Yeah.
An expensive album.
If you enjoy straightforward, guitar-driven alt rock with a heavy emphasis on emotional transparency, Sinner is a solid listen. It's particularly interesting to listen to now while following their podcast. You fucker. As it provides a behind-the-curtain look at the growing pains. Sorry.
Pains.
I was like, is that an R or an N? Growing pains of an independent band. Oh, and here it's on to our next thing. So the next thing we were going to ask Gemini.
What do we sound like?
Who do we sound like? They said, recommended if you like Seether, checks out. Shinedown, checks out. Or local Wisconsin acts like Archers. Now, I don't know much about Archers, but I do see them pop up on my feed when I'm on Facebook. So sweet. That's cool. That was a nice little
I suppose earlier they did compare to a couple of these bands.
yeah,
too.
in 3 days that's funny. Let's talk about that.
Sure.
So Tristan was a big I don't know if you still are. I can't speak
Not
for
as
you.
much. It was when I was younger.
But you
yeah,
liked Breaking Benjamin a lot.
Yeah.
I was a huge 3 Days Grace fan.
Yeah.
1X, one of the best albums still, I think. Anytime anything off there comes on, it's a little nostalgic for
Yeah.
me. And then Seether, huge for me. I don't know as much as Tristan.
No, not as much. But I listened to it.
Yeah, Shinedown.
That's
they're
probably
alright.
more me than you.
I think
for
you like them
Shinedown,
better.
yeah.
Now, I like Shinedown a lot. I cannot sing like Brent.
No.
I think it's Brent or Brett.
I don't think
Brent. I
anybody
think it's
can.
Brent. So I don't listen to a whole lot of it because most of the time when I'm listening, well, I shouldn't say that. Back when we were playing live and had to do some cover shows, I listened to a lot of Shinedown to try to see if we could cover something.
Yeah.
And it just didn't happen.
No.
So, that's very cool. I think, you can go back and read our Substack on Sinner more than what they pulled from it.
Yeah.
More than what Gemini pulled from it. But Sinner, we were very much in that test the waters alt rock. I think at that time we knew we were going to go heavier, but we were in the Nirvana, Metallica.
Yeah. We didn't know where we were going yet.
Yeah.
We've already talked a lot about that.
So, that's very cool.
All right.
So yeah, if you want to learn more about Sinner, just go to our Substack. We break down each track and the overall album, kind of like Gemini's doing now, but they missed a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But they did hit on it, so that's very cool. All right, next one we're gonna do, fan favorite, most watched YouTube video on our channel on YouTube, Apoplectic. This is off our Micromanager EP.
Oh, it talks in context of Sinner too. Okay, so this will be
Sweet. All right, do you want to take this one?
Yeah, I can.
Cool.
All right, I think it's done. Yeah, it is. All right. Let's go over here. Apoplectic is a fascinating pivot in the Mile 134 catalog. While the Sinner album was their introduction to the world, Apoplectic, released as a single in 2017, represented a band trying to find a more aggressive, modern edge. You did get the baritone, and we did learn a lot before we released that song. So it is a big jump.
That's legit.
There was nothing in between those two, was there?
No, and it was a single, but I think it was more the video. It's counting it as the single.
Yeah. The sonic identity. If Sinner was post-grunge, Apoplectic moves firmly into the realm of hard rock and alt metal. The song title itself, meaning to be overcome with anger, perfectly dictates the
Thanks
energy
for
of the track.
pulling the definition, Gemini.
Wow. The riff. The song is built around a syncopated, high-gain guitar riff that feels much heavier than their earlier work. It has a rhythmic bounce that suggests influences from late 90s nu metal, though it stays grounded in melodic hard rock.
That's legit.
Yeah, all right.
Because
that one starts, Apoplectic starts with that like soft opening, right? It's got the
Yeah, so that's still one that I'm personally proud of. The intro and the
I don't know how you
outro.
wrote that riff because it's wild.
Dun, 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 and then it was well, I like your drums on it.
Well, I don't know what else to do.
Yeah, that's cool. And that was a cool one to play live for us too, because other than straining the vocals right away,
Yeah,
it was a killer opener.
it's a good opener, but yeah, it's you're burning your vocals.
Well, we both are.
Yeah.
All right.
I keep thinking I can put this down, but I just need to hold it, I guess.
Do you need a koozie?
No, I'm good.
Or I mean a...
No, I'm okay. That's
All
funny though. The vocal dynamics. Trey pushes his vocal cords harder here. You can hear a more deliberate use of vocal fry and grit. The transition from the tension-filled verses to the explosive chorus is the song's strongest technical achievement. Percussion.
Ooh, they single you out.
Well, they just singled you out for two things.
I
It's
know.
like, what do you mean single me out? We're only a two-piece band. They
Yeah.
just name dropped you. That's funny.
That's all right. Everybody knows me on here.
Yeah.
Knows us.
They know me.
They
here.
know me, motherfucker.
Percussion. The drumming feels more purposeful and driving compared to the debut album. It provides a stomp feel that anchors the chaotic energy of the guitars.
Yeah.
All right.
Sick.
Lyrical themes, the breaking point. The song explores the feeling of reaching a mental and emotional limit. It's about the frustration of being misunderstood and pushed into a corner until you see red. I'm feeling apoplectic. This is in quotes. I'm feeling apoplectic. I'm feeling like I'm losing my mind, which is not a lyric in the song.
No,
But
that's their quote.
yeah, that's its quote. I don't think anybody has ever said I'm feeling apoplectic.
If they did, they need to put the dictionary down.
Yeah. That's from the fucking Renaissance period. The lyrics aren't trying to be overly poetic or abstract. They are visceral and direct. It captures that specific moment of losing control, making it a staple of their live shows where the energy needs to peak. That's true.
We
That was
just
kind
talked
of a,
about it.
That was kind of a stomping song to bring the energy. Like,
Yeah.
it was a good intro because you would just start it up and it would go.
Well, it's very ominous in the intro, and then all of a sudden, that
Yeah, it's kind of straightforward from there.
Yeah. Oh, now they're gonna list the strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, here we go. The strengths and weaknesses. This is a table. Energy. It's a high octane track that is impossible to ignore.
So that was a pro.
Now the con is production. Like their early work, the mix can feel a bit crowded during the loud sections. I get that, but
Okay.
yeah,
We
all right.
used a different guy for the
mixing on that.
mixing and mastering on
Yeah.
this one. But he did a great. I thought he did a great
Yeah,
job.
he did do a good job. I don't believe you.
Fuck off, Gemini.
The pros: authenticity. The anger feels genuine, not performative.
That's legit.
The cons: length. Some listeners might find the structure a bit repetitive toward the end.
Fair.
Sure.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It's a 5-minute song.
Yeah, it is mostly in like halftime too.
It's
like
slow.
It's a slow burn song. Pro: growth. It shows a clear evolution in their technical playing. True. Cons: niche. It leans away from the radio rock polish of the 2010s.
Yeah. That's fair. I don't think we were shooting for radio rock with that one.
No.
The verdict.
The verdict. Apoplectic is Mile 134 at their most energized. It's the kind of song meant for a dark, crowded bar in the Midwest where the floor is shaking.
Hey, we're getting
All
detail there.
All right, painting a picture. It lacks the melodic safety of their softer tracks, but it gains a lot of points for raw power. For fans of the band, this track is often cited as a favorite because it showcases the Woggy Brothers' chemistry when they decide to turn up the volume to 10. Best for workout playlists, fans of early Chevelle or nothing more, or when you've had a really, really long day at work. That's such a corporate finish to that. What the hell?
Oh, okay. What do we think of that?
I mean, that's fair. I feel like, the way Gemini and AI works, it's absolutely just diving into descriptions from that we've written.
I think it is, but I think it's also it's doing something to put its own twist on it.
Yeah.
It's not going way into it, but it's kind of here's the information you fed me. Here's what I found. Here's my summary.
Yeah.
Which, geez, I just described AI.
Yeah, that's how AI works.
But no, it's cool. Fans of early Chevelle or nothing more. I'm a Chevelle fan.
It's interesting that it keeps pulling bands that we know.
Yeah, it's bands that we listen. And
Yeah.
we don't talk about, just so everyone's aware, we don't try to group ourselves with bands we sound like. I think we rarely do that. I think the only time we do that is if somebody asks and it's it sounds like this, but we haven't really written about it.
I think the only thing we've done is put out I guess a couple of episodes where we talk about bands we grew up with.
Yeah.
But otherwise it's pulling this from its own.
But I don't think we've talked about Chevelle because I like Chevelle, but they're not a top 5
Yeah,
band.
they're not you wouldn't tell somebody that you like Chevelle if they asked you for your top 5.
And nothing more. I mean, I like them, but I've never talked about them.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
It's interesting that it brought nothing more into it because I feel like I would argue that song doesn't sound anything like Nothing More except for their verses maybe, but
yeah, that
MTV, Mr. MTV, the verse is kind of
they've got some good stuff. I like Nothing More. So cool review, and we forgot to do this on Sinner, but we'll try it now.
Try ask it to make a piece of artwork.
Try to see if it can. So Tristan did the artwork for Micromanager, which this song is included on the EP, and it's hard to beat. So let's see what it says. Can you generate an album cover artwork for this song? Got to make sure we lead it in the right.
Specify. Oh.
Okay, it's not going to let us. That's fine.
Never mind. I'm not signed in.
Gemini, you said on commercials you're free for artwork.
Not anymore.
Okay.
In your location yet. Fucking goddamn it.
Fuck off. All right, next one. Another fan favorite that I would have rather done the other one off this, but I know people would like to hear what Gemini,
has to say about it.
I would love to do the hour, but we're going to do Dead to Me.
Dead to Me. I almost wrote the hour.
By Wisconsin band Mile 134. Yeah, guys, Dead to Me has been one that people still love, so we'll just do that. All right. So Tristan prompted him, can you do a review of the song Dead to Me by the band Mile 134 from Wisconsin? And I'll attempt to read this one.
You got interesting words right off the bat.
Dead to Me is perhaps, okay, this is Gemini's first thoughts. Dead to Me is perhaps one of the most poignant tracks in the Mile 134 discography. Leaning away from the aggressive red sing anger of Apoplectic and moving into the cold, resolute territory of finality.
Mm-hmm.
That's deep.
I mean, it is kind of like, it was a little less atmospheric and more just like, all right,
Here it is.
here it is.
The sound, melodic post-hardcore influence. Damn, we're really getting subgenre.
Post-hardcore.
Scroll down a little bit. Musically, Dead to Me feels like a bridge between their early grunge roots and a more polished melodic post-hardcore sound. I would agree.
Yeah.
It trades some of the chugging heavy riffs, I don't agree because it's chuggy, for more intricate soaring guitar leads that create a sense of vastness.
You didn't listen to it.
You didn't listen to it because the only leads in there in the, wow, there's some and then
That's not even a
the
lead,
bridge.
though. That's not even a lead, though. That's still the rhythm guitar for that track.
We got to inform Gemini.
Gemini, you fucked up.
Let's see what they say. The build-up. The song excels in dynamic shifts. It often starts with a cleaner, more vulnerable guitar tone that builds tension before exploding into a wall of sound. This loud, quiet, loud dynamic is a staple for the Woggy Brothers, but it feels more mature here. Okay. Vocal delivery. Trey Woggy. That feels weird.
Isn't it weird reading your own name?
Trey Woggy delivers a performance that feels weary. Unlike the high energy of their other singles, the vocals here carry a weight of exhaustion. The chorus is anthemic. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Anthem. The chorus is anthem. Designed to be shouted back by a crowd, capturing that I'm done sentiment perfectly. Atmosphere. There is a distinct Midwestern emo undertone to the melody, a certain melancholic coldness that fits their Wisconsin origins. It feels like a song written for a long drive on a gray day. Damn.
Jeez.
Hold on a second. Yeah, I don't know. I
think they missed the mark on this one.
Yeah.
I think they did.
All right. Lyricism, the art of letting go. All right. The lyrics of Dead to Me focus on the concept of emotional severance. It isn't just about being mad at someone, it's about the decision to stop caring entirely. In quotes, you're dead to me. End quote.
Oh my God.
The repetition of the phrase acts as a mantra of self-preservation. It explores the realization that some bridges aren't just burned, they are completely removed from the map. It's a song about the strength found in indifference rather than the chaos found in conflict. Ooh, that's a little deep. It's a song about the strength found in indifference rather than the chaos found in conflict. So cutting ties.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
All right. Track summary. So they've got two columns here. One says feature, and then the other says description. Feature, number 1, energy level. Description, mid to high. In parentheses, slow burn into an explosive finish.
I don't think that's a slow burn song.
Kind of, unless it's considering the intro vocals we build up, but I don't know.
I don't think so.
Best element. Description, the emotional weight and melodic soar of the chorus. Vibe, cathartic, somber, and final. I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that at all.
Technicality, solid drum work that emphasizes the heartbeat of the song. Hell yeah. Tristan's drums were on point in that song, as with every song, but
Not every song.
all right. The verdict. Ooh, this is a lengthy one. This is what Gemini says the verdict is. Dead to Me is the breakup song for people who don't want a ballad. It maintains the band's signature rock edge, but adds a layer of emotional complexity that makes it highly relatable. It's a highly relatable song. It's a standout track for the band because it shows they can be heavy without relying solely on distortion. The weight comes from the performance and the subject matter. I think we've always been pretty good at that.
Yeah.
If you've ever reached a point where you simply had no more words left for someone, this song will resonate. All right.
Oh, some interesting comparisons.
Yeah, so here's the comparison part. Gemini says, recommended if you like Stained, Smile Empty Soul, or early Linkin Park, or minus the rap elements. I like Stained and Smile Empty Soul and Linkin Park.
No.
Okay.
It added something at the bottom here that is basically giving you a visual concept for what the album should be.
But they won't give you a picture.
No, they'll tell you what to prompt another AI for.
So we won't read that to you guys, but yeah. Okay.
All right.
Review was a little bit of a miss.
I think they missed the mark on that one. I think that it did not nail it. Because I feel like this song is just incredibly just punchy. And
It's driving.
I don't agree with the comparison of Stained and Smile Empty Soul. I feel like it would be something that's a lot more like straight time or punky almost.
So I could see Stained if they were relating it to some of the songs off Dysfunction.
Earlier Stained, yeah.
like Raw
Yeah.
and Spleen, stuff like that. But otherwise, I don't know who we would sound like. I don't even know.
It'd be some early like
not as popular band, I would think.
Yeah, it would be something thrashy, I feel. Some thrash band that had a song that's not incomprehensible.
Maybe Linkin Park, but they're a little too radio.
Yeah.
Smile Empty Soul, they're usually not as aggressive.
Yeah.
Dead to Me is the reason, as I've been told, that some of our fans like it is because it's a punchy, keeps going,
Yeah.
hits you in the face,
Yep.
upbeat, percussive song.
It's got a heartbeat, that song does. Like you can grab onto that song no matter if you're there for the show or not. Like it's good.
Again, we leave it up to the listener to decide what the song's about, but they've kind of missed the point there from why I wrote it.
Yeah.
But that's all good.
Well, it's a fucking AI, so.
Yeah. But yeah, Dead to Me is still a fan favorite. Like I said, I almost wanted to do the hour. Maybe we'll do that at the end. I don't know.
No.
All right.
What's next?
Now, going to more recent, I'm curious what it has to say about this one. Narcissist. Are you yawning?
How the fuck do you spell narcissist?
You always tell me it's like bassist, but narcissist.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
I think I spelled it right.
It always trips. Yeah, that's right. Okay, Tristan is typing. Can you do a review of the song Narcissist by the band Mile 1 through 4 from Wisconsin? Ask Gemini. Now.
Enter key.
It is crazy how it gives you this book.
Yeah,
And
it just spits out. It wasn't spitting out this much stuff earlier when I was testing it.
Ooh, I'm liking some of what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
I'll let you handle this one.
All right.
So Gemini's review. Here we go. Take it away,
This
Tristan.
is interesting that it's this thing, the stylized is there too. So, all right. Narcissist, parentheses, stylized as narc in some digital releases.
And the artwork.
Marks a significant return to form for My 134. Released in June 2025, this track feels like the definitive evolution of the sound they began building years ago with Sinner and Apoplectic. It's polished, punishingly heavy, and lyrically scathing.
Hey, it's polished, and guess who recorded, mixed, and mastered it?
Oh,
Tristan.
burning my own candle over here. Yeah.
So, hey, for all your mixing, mastering, recording needs, hit up Tristan because he does good shit according to Gemini.
According to Gemini.
All right. Take it away.
The sound Modern alt metal mastery.
So that's the title.
That's
I like
the title
it.
of this next
The
session.
sound. Modern alt metal mastery. Nice.
Nice.
All right, take it away.
If their earlier work felt like a tribute to the early 2000s, Narcissist brings the band squarely into the modern rock landscape. Recorded and mixed by Third Shoulder Productions in Wisconsin, the production value is a massive step in their debut. I'll take it. I'll take that. The production. So point one, the production. Guitars are thick and saturated, but there's a newfound clarity in the mix. You can hear every snare crack and low-end rumble of the bass, which provides a massive wall of sound during the choruses. I mean,
That's
AI.
Tristan's work.
Yeah.
Check it out.
The vocal evolution. Second point. Trey delivers what might be his most confident performance yet. He leans into a sneering, aggressive delivery during the verses that perfectly matches the disgusted tone of the lyrics, culminating in a powerful, soaring chorus.
Nice.
That's true.
I think you missed some.
Did I miss something? No, I didn't.
No, you're good.
Nah, I'm good. The structure. The song clocks in at nearly 5 minutes, 4 minutes and 48 seconds, allowing it to breathe. It features a heavy bridge that builds tension before a final explosive payoff that is arguably the heaviest moment in their entire discography.
I don't know about
I don't know about that one.
But cool.
All right.
Next
Next
section.
point is lyrical themes, the anatomy of betrayal. Lyrically, Narcissist is a direct confrontation of toxic personality types that moves past the sadness of songs like Dead to Me and replaces it with a cold, clear-eyed realizations of someone's true nature.
Yep.
And then it throws another quote at us. The narcissist inside of you keeps you further from the truth. You'll die alone. Oh, those are the actual lyrics.
You know, they hit that on the head.
Yeah.
That is why I wrote the song. Little side note, go check out the Substack writing because we talk in depth on why this song was written.
Wow.
And it got a lot of praise
Huh.
when we wrote that. Yeah.
Hmm.
When we put that Substack out.
Yeah.
It specifically got commented that it was a good writing and a good Substack. So, yeah, that was a good review. Keep rolling.
Yep. The lyrics, you know, I mean, it probably pulled from that writing too.
Yeah, I probably found
Yeah.
that person's comment. But yeah.
The lyrics describe the mask that narcissists wear and the cycle of blame they use to manipulate others. It's a very personal, almost therapeutic venting of frustration that resonates with anyone who has dealt with a manipulative relationship. The use of the vocals like cold, ugly, and disgusting in the breakdown are highlights of the visceral anger
You mean the only lyrics in the breakdown?
behind the track. Quick look, song profile. So we've got 2 columns here, category and analysis. So category era, 2025 reboot era. I don't know
what that means.
I guess it's the Mile 134 reboot era.
Maybe because we didn't drop anything in 24?
Maybe. I don't know. Or
Yeah.
that is so different from the ones we did before.
Maybe.
Vibe, aggressive, resentful, cathartic. Standout moment, the breakdown / bridge where the lyrics become short, sharp insults. Technicality, high level production, tight brother duo chemistry between Trey and Tristan. I don't like reading my own name when Gemini says it.
The verdict.
The verdict. Narcissist is Mile 134 firing on all cylinders. It proves that the band of brothers from Mineral Point / Madison hasn't just survived the trials of the indie music scene. They've sharpened their teeth. It's an excellent track for the fans of Seether, Stained, or 90s alt metal who want something that feels fresh but honors the grit of the genre's roots. It is a meaner song than their previous hits, but in the world of hard rock, honesty is exactly what makes it work. Best for high-intensity gym sessions, anyone needing a sonic outlet for frustration, and fans of the Wisconsin sound, raw, honest, and heavy. Okay,
I like that review.
all right.
But again, this is one that we went pretty in depth on the Substack.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it pulled a lot from there.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
I mean, that one kind of hit the nail on the head.
was
I
cool.
think. Yeah,
It was cool to see the comments on the production
yeah.
because we put a lot of, Tristan
Wow.
put a lot of time in recording, mixing, mastering that song. And yeah, our big goal, we like thump and chug with our songs.
Yeah.
We want that body. Not to be overpowering, but to have that percussiveness.
It's gotta have tact.
Yeah. So that's cool.
I feel like that one though. Narc was an interesting song to just write in general. But
Yeah,
that
and-
one's got a lot more air than I think.
But I think that emphasizes some of that oomph. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, it does.
So-
as compared to like Dead to Me, which is just like
All the
punching you
time.
the whole time. Yeah.
So that was kind of a revert back almost to like Sick One, but combining
Yeah.
new elements.
It was like returning to that while carrying the experience that Sinner didn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're right on that. So Narc also, how was I going to say? We wrote some of those like the day of when we were in the studio.
Yep.
Specifically some of the leads and the verses.
You're talking about Narc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the leads and the verses, and
Because you can always, like, when you're sitting there and you have all your gear and it's all recorded, it's like there's something missing here that we can add more to. And then
Yeah.
when you have all your instruments there, you try something out.
because I remember the leads were like the last thing we did
Yeah.
because we knew it needed something.
Yep.
And then of course, in came the Jerry Control wah.
Yeah.
And then we're big on melodic leads, so it essentially follows the melody of the song, but
Yeah.
the chorus lines or the riff. That's how we roll. That's how I've always played guitar, sung.
Yeah.
I mean, simple.
It works.
Yeah, that was a fun song to write because even that pre-chorus riff, I was like, this is lame. It's just the
Yeah.
yeah, but it worked out.
Yeah.
So
I
Sweet.
think the sum of the parts of that song are greater than the individual pieces. 'Cause
Yes.
if you listen to the individual pieces out of context, sometimes it feels like not like if you just listen to the verse riff, it feels very simple and
Well,
you don't really know where it
Yeah,
goes, but then
and-
it wraps itself up when you do the
to be fair, that was a hard song for me because every riff's got to be fire.
yeah.
And it's like when I'm writing these riffs, I'm like the verse. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's really simple.
this is kind of even the intro. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, I'm like, this is kind of lame.
Yeah.
And even the chorus, it's two chords just with the harmonics.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is kind of lame, but let's see what happens. And it ended up being one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
The only current song that might beat it right now. I still like Mud.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Mud's good.
So with that being said, we're gonna keep rolling. That was gonna be my ending song, but I'm kind of liking this. So, I got two on the mind,
Okay.
and I'm not gonna let it go.
Okay.
I want to hear what it has to say about The Hour. So The Hour was a personal favorite of mine. When it was written, it was our heaviest song. Hey, wow. It just took the words out of my mouth. So I'll read this one. So I just said, not a lot of people mention this one. It goes over very well live because it's fast. It's got some shit.
Yep.
So here's what Gemini says about The Hour. The Hour is a deep cut fan favorite from Mile 1 through 4 that leans into the darker, more atmospheric side of their Wisco metal sound. While tracks like Narcissist are defined by their outward aggression, The Hour is definitely The Hour is defined by tension and the feeling of an impending storm. I disagree. I think this one's like frickin' dead to me.
Yeah.
It just goes.
It just kind of goes. It doesn't hang back.
Here's what they say on the review of the track. The sound, gloom with a groove. I would agree. The Hour showcases the band's ability to use space and silence as effectively as heavy distortion. It feels like a standard radio rock song and more like
Feels less like a standard.
less.
riff.
It feels less like, I was going to say,
Yeah.
no. It feels less like a standard radio rock song and more like a cinematic piece of heavy music.
All right.
Sweet. All right. It goes into parts of the song now. The atmospheric intro. The song often begins with a like no shit.
Often. Not every time you listen to it.
Depends.
It depends.
The song often begins with a haunting, clean guitar melody that sets a somber mood. There is a coldness to the tone that perfectly mirrors a gray Wisconsin winter,
Oh.
isolated and introspective.
You wrote that
What is
with
their
that.
deal with winter?
Well, they keep saying it's like the band from Wisconsin. I'm sure it's like, oh, how can we tie this in?
What do people hate about
What
Wisconsin?
fucking the cold ass
The
weather.
winters. The riff evolution. When the distortion finally kicks in, it doesn't just explode, it drags. Okay.
Okay.
The main riff has a sludge-inspired weight to it, reminiscent of Alice in Chains or early Soundgarden.
Okay.
It's slow, deliberate, and punishing. Oh, the intro, the burning,
Yeah.
Okay, fair. It's got that droning sound. I get it.
But it's saying when it kicks in,
That's not right.
that's not right.
I'm-
I'll take the comparison.
I've never heard Alice in Chains or Soundgarden
In straight
write
time.
something like.
I don't think they have a single straight time song.
What's the one I'm thinking? I don't feel like feeling.
That's
like-
still in halftime.
That's still in half. Okay. The performance. Tristan Woggy's drumming on this track is particularly noteworthy. That's right. He avoids overplaying, instead focusing on a heavy, behind-the-beat pocket that makes the song feel like a giant machine slowly turning.
I don't know about slow.
But the pocket term, I like that.
That's funny.
That's what Uncle Craig always stressed, play in the pocket.
Play in the pocket. That song, that song is not overdrummed. That song is just hit every note, trace it. And, I mentioned the hard stops earlier. That's funny that it made note of that because that song is one of the few ones that we have the hard stops in the pre-choruses.
So, yeah,
right?
specific.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Lyricism. The weight of time. Oh, gosh.
Oh.
Thematically, the hour deals with the concept of inevitability. Oh,
Inevitability.
inevitability.
They're throwing these fucking vocab words at
Well,
us. dude.
and I can't hardly see.
It's hard to read from here.
It's about the moment when time runs out, whether it's on. I gotta laugh. Because literally in the song I say, the hour is near, the hour is here. Thanks for telling me time ran out.
Thank you.
All right. It's about the moment when time runs out, whether it's on a relationship, a stage of life, or a personal struggle. Here's the
struggle.
I can't get over it because it just makes me laugh. Okay. Here's their quote. Watching the clock, waiting for the hour to come.
I
End
think
quote.
it's meaning to throw lyrics at us from the songs when it does that.
Probably.
And it's
But that's-
fucking it up.
That's not it.
No.
All right. The lyrics capture the anxiety of anticipation. It's the waiting room of the soul where you know something life-changing is about to happen, but you are powerless to stop the clock. I mean, okay.
That's a nothing burger statement. man.
Yeah.
There was nothing.
That's kind
on
of
that.
generic.
Yeah.
But, Trey's delivery is more melodic and drawn out here, emphasizing the stretching of time described in the lyrics.
What?
All right.
Okay.
Track summary. So it's got two columns. One column is feature, and the other is description. So the first feature, tempo, mid-tempo sludge influenced. I don't agree.
I don't agree.
Just for shits and giggles, the hour, a couple of people, it was on some radio stations, and they also posted a review, and I really liked the review, but they said groove metal. So to me, that's what the hour is. It's a little groove metal.
Yeah.
Best moment, the bridge, where the tempo picks up slightly before the crashing back into the heavy final chorus. Okay.
I guess, we drop into halftime, I guess.
Yeah, it's yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
vibe, dark, brooding, and heavy-hearted.
Heavy.
Fair. Key influences: 90s grunge meets modern doom metal. All right. The verdict from Gemini: the hour is arguably My 134's most mature composition. It shows a band that isn't afraid to let a song breathe or grow over its duration. While it may not have the instant hook of a song like Sinner, it rewards the listener with a much deeper emotional payoff. I would agree.
Yeah.
It's not very hooky until, if you can suffer listening to the verse.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people are probably like, yeah.
I think if you're listening to that song, you know what you're getting.
Yeah.
How about that?
It is the perfect track for those who prefer the melancholic grit of the 90s over the high-speed flash of modern metalcore. It's heavy, it's honest, and it feels earned. I don't think it's 90s at all.
I don't
but
think so either.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Best four. This is from Gemini. I kind of skipped ahead in my eyes here, and I'm liking it. But, I really like it now. I don't agree, but I really like it. So, this is Gemini. This is not me. Best four, late night listening. Fans of Dirt era Alice in Chains. Bro, They just hit my favorite album on the head.
I mean, except for that, it's not sludgy at all.
It's not sludgy. Unless it's really taking that intro and like saying that's the whole song.
That's the whole song. Or
But-
like, I guess the breakdown, maybe, but
Maybe. But
I
the
don't
rest
know.
of it's fast. And then the ending is da-da-da, but still. Anyways, I like it because if you go back and read one of our, here's a plug, one of our Substacks, and maybe it's a podcast episode, but Tristan and I talk about our favorite bands, favorite albums, and Dirt is my absolute favorite album by Alice in Chains. So very cool.
cool.
Best for fans of Dirt era Alice in Chains, as I read. Thank you. And anyone who appreciate a song that prioritizes mood over speed, I don't agree.
I mean, I guess it's not like the fastest punk song ever written, but
No, it's not like that fast, but it's got some groove. Like
Yeah.
I would say it has groove. It's
Yeah.
not something you're gonna like throw on and
like dance too.
it's not something you're gonna have garage beers to.
Yeah.
You're gonna sit there and like
Really angry garage beers.
yeah, you're gonna pound a shit ton of beers.
Fucking
You're gonna be like,
bad day.
very cool. Yeah, The Hour is still one of my favorites. It is very difficult for me to sing and play anymore.
Yeah.
But I do like that song a lot. Actually, both of those. That whole double single, The Hour Chapter 1. Everybody's asking where Chapter 2 is at.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Got a
Which-
whole book plan.
Yeah. We're on Chapter 1, motherfuckers. Wait till we get to 12.
You wait.
But anyways, that whole double single release is what we call it because it was essentially two singles on the same EP,
Yeah.
whatever. I
Same
don't fucking
thematic
know.
EP.
Whatever music term the nerds want to throw at it.
Yeah.
But I call it the double single release. Yeah, that's one of my favorites to this day. The artwork as well. We
Yeah.
literally took you can read this all on our Substack, but I'm going to tell you now that I'm thinking about it. We literally took a camera, went in the woods with a clown mask,
Yeah.
and that was it. And then a lot of you don't have the actual CD, but when you open it up and you see the book, it's cool. It's cool. And then the actual CD, so it's got some eerie photos from our old land that we grew up on.
Yeah.
It had some gnarly spots on that land that were a little sketchy, and yeah,
That one is like pretty well stylized. Like I think
we
it's-
did a good
it's-
job
it's a
with
good
that
job on
design.
that
It's
one.
not our typical like black and white like we
Yeah.
do. It's orange and black.
It's cool that it's orange though.
It
Like,
is.
It's
Yeah.
kind of odd. I like it.
what you can do with some
Filters.
iPhoto and yeah, filters.
And filters on fucking GIMP.
Yeah, that was before GIMP. I think that
Was
was
it?
like
Was it iPhoto?
Apple Studio or
Yeah.
whatever the fuck it was. So like your most generic photo editing software. But hey,
It worked.
so if you get I don't even know if we stock those anymore. But anyways, really cool CD, double single, whatever you want to call it. That's still one of my favorite songs. It's got a dark meaning. Go check it out on Substack. Let's do one more. One
All
more
right.
Twitch.
I just wanted to make sure we weren't missing anything, but we're not. I should just fucking copy and paste. Why are you making this harder on ourselves here?
Oh, because we're buying time on Twitch.
Oh shit.
Oh, let's see.
What song?
So I would like to do a new one.
Okay.
It's either going to be Mud. Well, no, it's going to be Mud, Reflection, or Straight to Nowhere. I'm thinking Mud.
Okay.
Let's do Mud.
Mud.
I do like the other two, but Straight to Nowhere is pretty new, so let's do Mud.
You were curious about Mud earlier, anyways. Like you were talking about it.
So Tristan's going to read this one. He typed in, "Can you do a review of Mud by the band Mile 134 from Wisconsin?" For those that don't know, Mud was our first release after some hiatus. We forgot Red Eye Dissociate Growl. Oh, well.
Oh, yeah.
Mud was our first release after a long hiatus of releasing songs. I think 2 years. And we forgot Dead Weight. Anyways, but Mud, we released.
We could do every damn
We
song.
do-
Like,
yeah, we're gonna do the whole discography.
no way.
We're not doing that. This is our last one. So Mud, first release after a long break. We did a music video with it all in one night, recorded on an iPhone. It was
that
pretty
was
wild.
Just one night, wasn't it?
So
Holy smokes.
that's got a cool story behind it. Go check it out on Substack and damn it, go check out our YouTube video. It's cool.
Yeah, it's good.
A little eerie. We got some comments on that video too. Just people are like, that's a little creepy.
a little odd.
Hell yeah. Anyways, take it
boys
away.
are
This is
weird.
Mud.
All right. You said that like I was going to fire it up. Take
Get your drum set up here. We'll
Get it
live
set up.
stream it.
Released in May of 2025, Mud serves as a gritty, high-octane flagship for the band's modern era. If The Hour was their slow burn, atmospheric piece, Mud is the chaotic DIY powerhouse that sends the band leaning into a world's end aesthetic.
That's fair, but
That's
I don't
very
agree
fair.
with The Hour because The Hour still to me is like Mud. It's boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
But Mud is about the end of the world, or maybe just your
Maybe,
world.
yeah.
That was our catch.
Yeah. All right. The title of this section is The Sound. DIY, grime, and grunge. The most striking thing about Mud is its production philosophy. The band describes the track as entirely DIY, from the recording into to the music video, and that raw, unpolished energy is the song's greatest asset. I can
Nice.
agree with that. All right. Point being, the riffage. The track features what Trey calls a tasty riff that anchors the song in 90s sludge. It has a rhythmic bounce similar to Godsmack's or Soundgarden's Outshined, providing a heavy grooving foundation that feels physically weighty.
I like Outshine.
That's a good song.
Fuck yeah.
I can jive with that. All right. Vocal delivery. Trey's vocals on this track are frantic. The lyrics describe bloodshot eyes and a war inside my head, and his delivery matches the mental state, shifting between melodic tension and desperate, gritty outbursts. That's fair. Like the cap on some of those vocal runs are kind of just like,
That was a wild song.
yeah.
It really was.
Energy. Unlike some of their more polished studio work, Mud feels live. There's a
Fair.
sense of urgency in the tempo and the way the instruments bleed into one another, creating a wall of sound that feels intentionally claustrophobic.
Yeah, it's a chaotic song.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like there's a backhanded compliment in there that says that the EQ is not done well. It's squeezed, but that's fine. Like intentionally claustrophobic.
No.
No, I know it's not. I'm just saying, like it sounds like that's like a backhanded compliment.
I think this is the kind of stuff that I expected on Dead to Me
yeah.
because it's like it's saying that there's a lot all the time.
Yeah,
But
it's
anyways,
true.
I don't know what Gemini thinks, to be
yeah.
honest with you.
I hate the way Gemini talks, man. It's just way too complimentary. Yell at me, tell me my shit's bad.
No, you got confidence.
No, I know, but I want Gemini to tell me what I did wrong. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm sure if we type in a prompt, because remember when it paid subs, you know this, but remember when we did the roast of Mile 134 for the paid subs and it just ripped us up and down?
Yeah.
So it can do that. We don't want to do that right now.
It can do that. We don't know what it would say. It would get us banned.
Yeah, no shit.
Lyrical themes and internal and external apocalypse. So this is the title of this next spot is Internal and External Apocalypse. That's kind of interesting, actually.
That's cool.
According to the band, Mud is about the end of the world, or perhaps more accurately, the end of your world.
Yep.
It explores the breakdown of mental health and the feeling of being buried by circumstance. It's raining blood, world covered in mud. Day after day, world is fading. So it actually grabs some lyrics this time.
Thank you.
I wonder if it's just it can only grab like the lyrics that are clear, that
Probably.
are like auto captioned, basically.
That explains why the hour was so off because it's all gutturals.
Yeah, doesn't know what the hell you're saying. The imagery is visceral. The mud represents the buildup of failures, regrets, and the messy reality of life that eventually covers everything if you don't fight through it. The war inside my head refrain is a
Relatable.
the war inside my head refrain is a relatable. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Okay, not the anxiety and pacing that comes with a personal crisis.
Okay.
Okay.
The breakdown.
Track breakdown. 2 columns, element and description. So element, vibe, apocalyptic, gritty, DIY, hard rock. Okay, accurate.
Checks out.
Best feature, the sludge influence of the guitar tone feels thick, like the title suggests.
Thick.
Sure. I mean, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That song's kind of massive. Production style, intentionally raw, emphasis on the garage band roots. You betcha.
100%.
Key lyrics, how does it feel to feel like me? Just make it stop. Okay.
Nice. Those are legit lyrics.
Those are the lyrics. The verdict on Mud. Mud is Mile 134 at their most authentic. That you said that like every time. By stripping away
More
their
authentic than the last song.
this one's authentic. Fucking really? By stripping away the pressure of a high-end studio polish and handling everything themselves, the Woggy Brothers captured a specific kind of Midwestern rock energy that is often lost in translation. It's a pissed-off song, but it's also a kind of song about survival. It's also a song about survival.
I like it.
It marks a shift where the band stopped trying to fit a specific radio mold and started leaning into their own chaotic sludge metal instincts. For the fans of the band, it's a refreshing reminder that sometimes the best way to go through the mud is just to drive right through it.
That's cheesy, but
Wow. Best for fans of Alice in Chains and Godsmack.
hell yeah.
Okay, I'm about that. Aggressive driving, safely, of course. And anyone who prefers their rock music with a bit of dirt under its fingernails.
I like that.
That's fair. That's actually a funny play on words, the dirt under the fingernails.
I like that, but the one above it, I lost my shit.
Yeah.
Aggressive driving. Safely, of course.
Like finger emoji.
Oh, I'm glad we did that one because I think that summed up Mud pretty well.
Yeah.
Mud was one that we're like, we're going to do fucking DIY.
Yeah.
And we're going to make it work.
That song sounds like a 2x4 with nails in it, really.
It really does. It's very gritty.
Yeah. It's good.
Everybody's got their definition of heavy. You know, everybody can sit there and say, this is heavy, this is heavy, this is heavier, that ain't heavy. But Mud is a atmospherically heavy, dark song. And it does have some sludge because that riff is like drony.
It is a very like drony song. I mean, you had like the idea for kind of everything set in stone on that one, and I think it kind of
Well, it was one we wanted to essentially keep simple and moving. And it's a 2.5 minute maybe song.
silly riff.
You can read up about Mud on our Substack. We talk all about it, how the riff came to be. It was actually a fucking joke.
Yeah.
And then Tristan put some drums to it, and that's what it is.
Yeah, just like banging riffs.
Yeah.
And you just don't think about it being good until you hear it in context. So.
And the intro is a joke as well, but it made it into the song.
I forgot. I wonder why I didn't mention that.
Oh, fuck.
What happens in the intro of this song?
Where did you get that idea?
Yeah.
Don't question me,
Don't ask
Gemini.
me. Yeah. I'm the one asking the question. I'm the one prompting you. Don't prompt me.
Listen, you don't prompt me. I prompt you.
I prompt you.
This is cool. It was cool. Kind of what I expected. But yeah, no, guys, thanks for. Tristan's asking how we should wrap up the stream. Since we've essentially call to action. Look at that shit. Support us.
Support.
It says it right there.
Give us money.
We'll just read the top bullet points. So Tristan typed in, how should we end this stream? Oh, we got a comment. Booty Bandit.
Booty Bandit.
Thank you, homie.
Thank you.
Oh, I think my horns were covered, but thank you.
There you go.
So this is how we're going to wrap up the stream. Tristan asked Gemini, since that's our thing. Oh, did it just leak? I read down too far. Okay. So Tristan asked how to wrap up this stream. Number 1, the call to action. Support local people. Support us. I told you how at the beginning of the stream. Twitch, Substack. Help us out. Go support us on Ollie Designs on Printify and buy their other shit too. Number 2, the Wisconsin Pride send-off. I do want to read this because I don't know what the fuck this
I don't
is.
know what the fuck it's on about here.
Since we're deep in the Fox Valley / Madison music scene, give a nod to the community. Oh, it's literally telling us
It's
what
telling
to do.
us how to like do this.
Okay, we're not going to read that.
I just like how it says with Mile of Music, Mile 13 coming up this summer. I don't know what the hell it's pulling from there. I'll be honest.
All right.
All right. The final send-off quote.
It's still at the bottom asking you to generate dead. It's like, do you want me to do it?
I can do this, man. You just gotta sign it. It's so.
You just gotta sign in.
It wants you to generate it so bad, but it cannot.
Anyways, guys, really appreciate it. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You have 2 weeks to rewatch this stream if you missed it. Booty Bandit, appreciate you tuning in. Anybody else watching that we can't see from afar, thank you so much. This is a blast. Paid subs, we're not done yet. So Hold on. But you can, if you don't rewatch this in the next 2 weeks, it's gonna be coming out on a podcast episode. You just won't have the visual to look at.
Yeah.
On our Substack and then YouTube. Like I said, paid subs are gonna get a little something extra that we're gonna work on right after this. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. This was fun. Maybe we'll do it again. I had some laughs. I had some head shakes.
Yep.
Some nods of
Some disappointment
improvement. Yeah.
in Gemini.
Some approval of Gemini and some disapproval. So that was cool. It's cool. And I know, guys, it sounds like we're beating the dead horse talking about our old tunes, but
That's something
we
fun
got
to
a
try.
lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And rest assured, we're working on new stuff, and maybe live shows come back in the future. But right now, this is what we're doing once a month. Substack and Twitch. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I'm Trey.
This is Tristan.
Peace.
Deuces.
Thank you for listening to the Backline podcast.